Hello there, how you doing? Just been here, this is my bedroom. Welcome to my bedroom in my van. Apart from sleeping, this is where I normally meditate and just sit and have quiet time, which is a couple of times a day. I meditate in the morning, at night before I sleep, and sometimes I just come here for reflection and just to chill out. Anyway, I've seen, looking back over some of the comments, that it's popping up here and there. Peter, can you show us some more meditation, more video of Qigong and things like that? So I thought today feels like a moment to do that. So without going into too much of an explanation, because I find an explanation is always going to create more questions in the mind, and the idea of meditation is to empty the mind, to be still and at one with silence. And within that silence, you get to see and detach from the thoughts that come and go, that maybe in everyday life we attach to, normally the ones that keep us suffering. We'd rather be without them. And meditation is a good way to be able to see those thoughts and to let them go, to realise that they're not real, they're a creation. We create them somehow. We could say another word for these thoughts is the face of the ego. They come in many different forms. Some of the thoughts are nice thoughts, but in general they can be thoughts that hound us, that make us feel anxiety or pain or some kind of suffering. Anyway, for me, every day in life has become a meditation of living in the present moment, but it's always good to actually practice a formal meditation where you decide to sit for 5 minutes, and in that moment you're not physically moving, you're just sitting and you're breathing, and as the thoughts come you can see them, let them go, and just focus on your breathing. Excuse me. So basically I'm going to show you exactly what I do physically to start the meditation, and then a few minutes of the meditation, and anyone who's interested, you can just do exactly as I do and see what happens for you. Okay, and we'll start there. It's very basic. As time goes on, there'll be other elements or other ways of becoming present that I'll be able to talk about as well. But at the moment, just this is something, it doesn't matter what we believe, or we don't need to have a special religion or special philosophy. It's quite simply, in the morning we wake slowly, and there's always that moment of peace where you slowly become aware. Ah, yeah, I'm awake, and then it starts to turn, and the thoughts, they come. In that moment, if you sit up, which takes you from that sleeping position, and you sit up, you don't need to put your legs behind your head or anything like that. Just sit, prop yourself up, try and keep your back straight. Okay, your hands you can put into your lap, or you can put your thumb, with the tip of your thumb touching on your kind of wedding ring finger, or if you want to call it that, the third finger, with the palms open, and you can put them on your knees like that, your back straight. Get comfortable. You just want to allow your head to just tip forward just a little bit. You'll see it's not like this on your chest, but it's not, you're not really holding it up. It's kind of just, it's just nodding forward like that. Your tongue in your mouth, you want just to suspend in your mouth, your lips apart a little bit, okay, your head just down. Your eyes, you close your eyes and then just let the lids open so that you can just see out, but you're not looking at anything, you're just allowing your eyes to drift down because your head's down. Your tongue suspended, and then we breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth, and we focus on the air as it goes in. We feel the air go in through our nose and down through our throats and down into our tummy. And as we breathe out, we feel the air flowing over the tip of our tongue, so we can actually feel that. We focus on that, okay? And you just breathe at a normal rhythm. All the time focusing on the breath. In through your nose, feel the air come in. As you're breathing in, feel it go down through your lungs into your tummy. As you breathe out, you're not blowing, I'm just overemphasizing the breath, but as you're breathing out, you feel the air coming back out and through your mouth and on your tongue. The reason for this is because as we're focusing on this breathing in and out, and our whole focus is going into that, we are no longer at that moment in our mind, in this gaga 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 blah blah blah, okay? You can't be in your mind and in your breath at once. So already this is something that you can do just to see for yourself if that's right or not for you. Breathe in, breathe out. Hands on your knees, or quite simply in your lap. Just be comfortable. Back straight, head bowed down a little, lips slightly apart, eyes slightly open, looking down. Just let the eyes go and just breathe. So just practice that for a little while. After 30 seconds or so of doing that, what will probably happen is that your attention will be pulled into some thought. Past, future, why didn't I do this? Oh my God, did I do that? Have I got to do this? all these type of thoughts will start to come. But because you've decided in this moment to do a meditation, that's not important for the moment. So you breathe, the thought comes, you get pulled out of breath into the thought. At that moment you realize that you're in the thought, but you've decided to meditate. So you come back to the present gently and just say to yourself, back to breath, and you continue your breathing. Then another thought will come, poof, and off you go again. You realize I'm meditating, you come back to the present moment, focus on the breath. What this does is allows us to start to detach from the thoughts as they come, as we realize that they're there. In everyday life, thoughts are cropping up and we're moving so quickly, we're with this thought or with that thought, or we're driven by whatever these thoughts might be. But at this moment, when we're meditating, the thoughts that are normally coming that we're acting on, we're not acting on because we decided to do this practice for 5 minutes. Into the breath. Thought comes, my mind goes off into the thought. Then, I realise, back to breath. Thought comes, back to breath. And that's as simple as it is. What I always find a good thing to do is set the alarm on my phone, because we've all got phones these days with alarms. 5 minutes. So you know you've got it in your phone, that's your meditation 5 minutes. You wake up in the morning, the first thing you do, you get your phone, you press for your 5 minutes, you sit up. Before the thoughts come, you open your eyes, you sit up, press the alarm, into the breath. 5 minutes. At the end of the 5 minutes, quite simply, bring your hands up, breathe out, maybe take 2 or 3 just breaths as you open your eyes. That's it. Get up, start your day. In this moment you'll be starting your day from a place of peace and a place of already recognizing thoughts as they're coming. So in a way you're learning to have choice over the thoughts that drive you. You're learning to have choice over the importance that you give to those thoughts, which are all mind-made. You're still going to be able to function as an everyday person, regardless of your beliefs or your religion or whatever. All this is going to do is give you space as a human being to see more clearly your path in life, relatively unaffected by the mental noise which drives most of us. And it starts here with this kind of meditation. You sit, head bowed, eyes looking down, lips slightly open, tongue suspended in the mouth. Breathe in through the nose, feel the air come down into the lungs, into the tummy. Breathe out, feel the air come over our tongues and out. Rest in the breath. The consciousness, the focus is in the breath. As the thoughts come, we go off in the thought and we realise, hang on, I'm meditating. Back to breath. And we continue the breathing. Another thought comes, off we go. There's another thought, back to breath. Don't get too worried about going into the thoughts, coming out of the thoughts. Just let the thing happen naturally. You won't get it straight away. It's not going to be immediate. It takes practice. We practice meditation. And practice means the art of practicing to get better, but also the practice means that we implement this as a practice, as a daily routine. And I guarantee if you do this, your lives will improve tremendously. The space that you will have, the silence, the stillness that you will feel, well, it's a life-changing thing to do. Meditation is a massive, massive word, you know, and for me it was completely life-changing. Once I mastered meditation, everything in my life started to fall into place, and I started on a real journey of self-discovery and clarity. So anyway, I'll put this out there now. Please comment and let me know whether you've tried it or whether you have other ways already that you meditate, or whether it's brought you something in your life, or whether there's other things that you'd like to talk about. Please let me know. I'm going to try and make the videos a little bit more regular now. I think I found a way where I can get a bit more internet a bit more regularly, so I'll be able to post the videos doing other things. Today you can't see from this angle, but it's a rainy, blustery day, so I thought it was a perfect day to stay cozy inside. And it just, you know, I was watching a few of the looking at a few of the comments, and it just gave me some inspiration to try and, you know, to try and explain gently, you know, what I do. So I hope that everyone gets something from that. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, and enjoy.